Another small video. I'm on the other side of the wood now, going towards the north side. It's quiet over there. Just noticing now, because there's no people, people aren't working, kids are home from school, more people are coming out, and the paths are widening. This was once a very, very small little track, and you could hardly see the fences. With the what the government are calling, and I've started using it as well, as the herds come out in large numbers. I'm not just talking about one person walking along. I mean, they have been coming out in big groups. They're not supposed to, but it's widening the tracks. And there was another program on the other day about the damage being done now by the large numbers of people walking, cycling on beauty spots, because they've been told to go out and exercise, which is true, and we all like coming out here. I have seen more people walking alone. Obviously people with small children, they've got to take them with them. So yeah, there are changes in the environment. I mean, it might be seen as good. It's churning up the soil, digging the leaves in and all that. We might be like ploughing with our feet. Ploughing with our feet. This is a couple of months' time. This is the area where the bluebells will emerge. There's a way out down there. I have videoed this many times. This is just a little video for part of this day on the 22nd of January 2021. A week until I'm 69 years old. Yeah, I'll be 69. David Bowie was 69 for 2 days, and then I'm going to go down this way. Then he passed away. He passed away. And to think, I don't feel ready to go. It's just like my sister Jude. She died at 68. Unbelievable. For someone who lived such a good life, a healthy life. But anyway, environmental thing got her. But basically, to think he was my age, exactly, when he was close to death, and he only had a week left. Well, obviously he died earlier in January, but I'm just comparing it, that last week. I mean, we never know when we're going to be taken. You could fall over, bang your head on a brick, anything. So I ain't got there yet. I got a week to go. And of course, like I've said about a lot of things, I'm always on the fringe of things. It's like they're supposed to be rolling out the vaccine to those over 70. I'll be 69. Not that I'm rushing to have that vaccine. I'm still not quite sure it's... I reckon, I mentioned in the earlier video, they've decided to hold back on issuing it. I'm wondering if they found some problems with it. These governments are so deceitful. They've got so many hidden agendas. I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't realised that it ain't working, it's too expensive, or something has erupted, something has happened. Well, because up to now it's, we got the vaccine, everyone's going to get it, we're getting it out as quick as we can. Now they're putting it on hold. I mean, what's the sense? There's just something wrong with the bloody thing. Yeah, so that's another bit of the COVID story, which will be shared eventually. Maybe sooner. But I don't want to get people muddled up with the work I'm doing going back in time with the present day. But there again, people should be informed as well. But people could get confused. That's the thing. But I do want to start sharing it quicker, because it's a lot of work to be on catch-up all the time, which is what I'll be doing. over the last 10 years. I mean, I did used to share my videos actually in the past. It's only been the last couple of years when I've been doing a lot of other stuff that I decided that my local walks won't be boring for people. That's what I decided. I thought they won't want to follow me through the woods all the time. So I stopped publishing them. But then Zara pointed out to me that some people do actually like, it's like people who listen to the Archers or watch EastEnders, if you like, they actually like these small, sort of unimportant stuff, if you like. There will be an audience. So, not only that, I do like to share, really. It's a record in time. And those who follow my videos will know, and I say many times, I wish I could have heard my ancestors talking. Even my own mother. I haven't got her. I've got none of my sisters on audio. Obviously with the kids, they've been on, they're into the technology. So I actually get to hear their voices. I ought to interview them all, really. I ought to get them to give me a 5-minute narration about something, so I can get their voice on. I could even give them a passage to read. Or I could say to them, give me 5 minutes of the good side of your life. Because everyone's life's messed up at the moment. And if you said, give me 5 minutes of your life, they might just go on about all the traumas, you know, which is important, of course. It is important. It says Bluebell wood, by the way, all around here. Yeah. Yeah. All very peaceful. Whether they ever thought about pulling all this down, I don't know, really. You see, when you're at a distance and you look over at, I'm changing the subject, and you look over at the hill fort, from a distance, say you're up on the Mendips and you look over, the hill fort is quite long and it incorporates the Qstoke golf course, the tower at the other end. It goes all the way to Worle. Its whole structure is massive. So in some ways, when they just want to remove a few trees from what is the main fort area, really, the main residential area, I suppose, and defensive position, I suppose that's okay, really. But there will be features even all around here of the hill fort. But look at these lovely trees, everyone. All asleep at the moment, wondering what's going on, because they've had fierce winds. They do hold their ground, these trees. At the moment they do. They do hold their ground. You always get some knocked over. Look at him, he's gripping the soil. Aren't you? A beautiful big tree. Yeah, beautiful. And you. You all are. You're all beautiful. I love walking here all year round. All year round I love walking here. This is a lovely start of a walk now, all the way to the main hill fort, through this sort of terrain that we've got now. Down there a bit, there's a main track that goes to Qstoke, which I was on when I went over to Sand Bay. I used that way, go down on the beach, go up that way, just to get bearings for people who don't know. It could be only one video of mine ever survives. You don't know, do you? I mean, I've got all my stuff, but every time I go past a junk shop in town, I see people stuffing boxes and carrier bags in the window. They've died, even their cleaning stuff. You know, their domestos and their harpic and all that, you know, and their dusters. And little ornaments that they've cherished. And I think, well, yeah, That's what will happen. That's why I have to share online and in clouds. I often take pictures of my home and my books. And I did start digitalising all my folders, but it's such a massive job. Oh, it's such a massive job to do. Oh, I started on the medievals. I might have done the Stutfields, but I should really do like the Woods, the Smiths. They aren't too big. Well, they are big, but they're not big. It's only because the tree's extended laterally that it's grown. I've started to look at all the second, third, fourth, fifth cousins and all their lot, and so it's massive from that point of view, my tree. If you just did an ascent or descent, it you know, that would be straightforward. But sometimes to find out information about a tree, you have to do the lateral view. Take in as much as you can, because someone else might have found something out that you don't know. So you have to widen your search. Basically, you have to widen your search area. This tree's been here for a long, long time. I hope I don't fall here. It's just as bad if I went up and down there, so I'm just going to stay put here and gently walk under the tree. Walks for 2021 have started, and this is January, and I've already done a few January walks. So, and they should be shared soon rather than people having to wait a year. I'm just trying to kick off with a few of the 2020 videos though, because I am going to be going back 10 years until I reach those that I've already published. It's only been the last couple of years that I haven't published the wood videos and the Sand Bay. It's just been the last couple of years, so I won't have to go back far. If people want to find the earlier ones, they can go on YouTube. And Facebook will hold some of my videos. They do hold your stuff at the moment. I mean, who knows if they go out of business. You imagine YouTube goes down with all your stuff. That's why you've got to hope other people capture it, because that's why I share widely. I share widely to enable that to happen. Just seen somebody coming. Right, I'm going to stop here and take some photos.